Firpo was a man-mountain. He was bigger than, if possible, Willard. The Wild Bull of the Pampas was his name. And here he was fighting an equally flavorful name, given to him back in his hobo days, the Manassas Mauler, because he was from Manassas, Colorado.
Right.
Damon Runyon gave him the name. So you've got the Manassas Mauler, you've got the Wild Bull of the Pampas. They're fighting the Polo Grounds in front of 100,000 people shoved, jammed in. The bell rings, the first punch Firpo throws, he knocks Dempsey down. Dempsey gets up, the first punch he throws, he knocks Firpo down.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, bop. It goes on, Dempsey knocks Firpo down 6 more times, but the time that he didn't knock him down is the most famous knockdown in history. Because, and it's in the George Bellows painting, Firpo jumps up from one of the knockdowns, rushes Dempsey, and pushes him and hits him at the same time through the ropes, and he's flying backwards, feet flying. As he lands, he said, "Guys, somebody help me." And Jack Lawrence of the New York Times, who was typing away, you know, so-and-so hit so-and-so, just was so ticked off, he just shoved whoever was on his typewriter, and he basically shoved him back in the ring. You only get 10 seconds. And he goes back and knocks down Firpo. It goes into the second round, he knocks down Firpo 2 more times. 3 minutes and 59 seconds, you had 11 knockdowns. That ain't a bad fight. That's a lot of excitement, the greatest fight in history. But that was Jack Dempsey. He gave you excitement in every fight.
More excitement coming up here. Again, Jack Dempsey, number 3 on the top 10 list of the greatest heavyweights of all time. More Dempsey footage, vintage footage, when we come back.
Both fighters touch gloves as this World Heavyweight Championship fight gets underway. Gibbons ties Dempsey up immediately. Tom knows Dempsey's style of steamrolling his opponents in the first 2 minutes of round 1. No secret that Jack Dempsey's interpretation of a good performance is the fight he ends prior to round 2. As the referee breaks the clinch, Dempsey lands 3 crisp left hooks to the body. The same left hooks that fractured 3 ribs of heavyweight champion Jess Willard 4 years ago, when Dempsey won the heavyweight championship in Toledo, Ohio. Dempsey is putting tremendous pressure on Gibbons here in round 1. Jack's trying viciously to get in the big punch to end it, as he's done so many times in the past 6 years. Gibbons took round 6 from the champion. Tommy landed effectively while continuing to be an elusive target to the champion's left-hand bomb. Dempsey throws 2 vicious left-right combinations at Gibbons. Jack isn't accustomed to seeing his opponent still standing after taking any one of those particular blasts. Dempsey wants this to be lucky round 7. He's putting constant pressure on the challenger, and Tommy tries desperately to tie up the champion and then get away. The champion in white. Watch Jack attack again with more bone-crushing punches. The referee tries to separate the 2 men, but he's having his problems. Dempsey jumps in with a blistering right hand to the head, and Gibbons finds himself halfway out of the ring. Round 7 comes to an end with Gibbons surprising everyone with his brilliant defense. This is Tommy's 103rd fight, and he's yet to be knocked off his feet. He's given away 15 pounds to the dynamite-punching Jack Dempsey, which very few boxing experts believed he could do. Tommy holds on now. Less than a minute to go, and he's determined to hang in there. The fighters will momentarily be completely lost to our cameraman, who can't follow the action to the extreme left corner. But if you look closely, you can see the shadows of the fighters on the canvas. It's all over. The referee raises the hand of Jack Dempsey, awarding the champion a 15-round decision. Just 20 minutes later, Jack Dempsey and his manager Jack Doc Kearns were on a train leaving town after grabbing the last $56,000 left in the till. So on July 4th, 1923, the far-sighted businessmen of Shelby, Montana made their indelible impression on boxing history, but not without paying a tremendous price.